And this lady from behind me, she starts pushing into me with her cart. So you know what I did? I whipped around and I yelled at her. Welcome back, you guys. I'm Tassie, and today I'm having egg rolls. These are Hmong egg rolls. I ended up buying them. I did not make them, so don't ask me for the recipe because I don't know how they made them. I think they're just pork egg rolls, though. And over here, I have my favorite sauce whenever I eat egg rolls. This is basically my green sauce condiment, but instead of adding fish sauce and the lime, I strictly just put cilantro, green onions, and a ton of Thai peppers, and then I mix it with this sweet chili sauce. This is the May Ploy brand, but it can be any sweet chili sauce. And then I just, basically it's half and half, and then I mix it up. So, I've been craving egg rolls, you guys. So, normally, like, okay, this is basically Thanksgiving has passed, and Black Friday is over. But the thing is, typically during Thanksgiving, you know, like whenever I go to like my Asian family members, their houses for the holidays, they always have egg rolls. Okay, so it's just a thing. We just make egg rolls for every occasion. Birthdays, holidays, random days, we will make egg rolls. And this year, I didn't go to my family side, so I didn't get any egg rolls. So after work, I went to the Asian market and I bought a bunch of egg rolls. So I have like 12 egg rolls here. I don't know if I'm going to eat them all, but I purposely didn't make any rice because my goal is to eat as many egg rolls as I can. Ooh, these are hot. So I tossed them into the oven because they were hot when I bought them. But, And the sauce here, it's spicy and it's sweet. Sorry there. I typically don't buy Hmong egg rolls because they're really chintzy. I think that was a huge piece of cabbage that came out of my egg roll, but it's mostly just bean fried noodles in here and very, very, very little bit of pork. I don't even see pork in here. The sauce is making it taste good though. Alright, I'm going to try an egg roll without the sauce. They didn't put enough seasoning in there. Imagine having a really good Hmong egg roll. For my viewers who have eaten Hmong egg rolls. But it's very faint tasting. That's what it tastes like. So I'll link my description below on how to make my egg rolls. Mine is like it has chicken instead of ground pork in there. But if you guys see this, I'm going to show it to you guys. This is the ground pork in my egg roll. So that's what I mean by whenever I purchase Hmong egg rolls, it's very, very chintzy. But, you know, it's mostly veggies in here. And they didn't put enough, like, just salt, fish sauce, and oyster sauce. It's very, very faint what they did in here. And I would say that Hmong egg rolls, they're almost a mixture of, like, Thai and Vietnamese egg rolls. Remember a while back when I did a restaurant review on Ahoy, the Filipino restaurant? Their lumpias are a lot better than this. Where did I buy these? I bought these at Dragon Star. People always confuse Double Dragon and Dragon Star in St. Paul. Dragon Star is the one off of Minnehaha and Dale. Pork. It's so funny because whenever Hmong people make egg rolls at home for like events, we put a ton of meat in there. Black Friday was amazing. When all my stuff comes in the mail, I'll do an episode on just my haul that I got for Black Friday. Spent a lot of money. But this is like one of the first years ever that I bought a lot of clothes. I bought a lot of everything. But normally I don't really buy clothes during Black Friday or boots or anything like that. I got 2 pairs of boots. And I got a new jacket. I bought new clothes. I already gave my boyfriend his Christmas gifts, which is a ton of clothes. Gap was 50% off. And then you get an additional 10% off. That was all online. And like my boyfriend, he's allergic to synthetic materials. So all of his clothes has to be like cotton, 100% cotton, or it has to be 100% wool. Wool is very expensive. But if he wears anything else, he breaks out in hives. So I always have to make sure it's 100% cotton, and Gap somehow, amazingly, has tons of clothes and sweaters. Lucky as well. He can wear denim, of course, but yeah, it's really weird. So whenever I shop for him, I have to read all the labels or else he can't wear it. But it's funny because I was telling his mom that I like to shop for him because then I get to control what he wears and his sense of style is. So it was really funny because I had gotten my boyfriend a ton of clothes. And then his mom had also gotten him some clothes too. The color choices, you could tell who came from who. Because his mom's favorite color is teal. Hi, Sally. Her favorite color is like a teal, turquoise kind of color. So she got him a sweater that was kind of turquoisey. Oh my god. And like all the clothes I got him is like my color scheme. It's all like grays, solids. It's all, I always do white, black, or gray. And then I'll do like a huge pop of color. Like a bright red or a bright blue. His favorite color is like blue. But when I saw a turquoise sweater, I was like, you could really sense who came, the clothes, who it came from. Either it was your mom or me. I keep looking into the egg roll thinking it's going to change and there's going to be a lot of meat in there. Bought a ton of stuff for myself. I got everything I wanted for Black Friday. Black Friday was really mellow this year. It wasn't as crazy. Walmart was the craziest. And it's funny because I went to Walmart twice that night. At Walmart, all I needed was some dolls. It was like $5. But I wanted to get the whole collection for my nieces. And like, normally Black Fridays aren't crazy, like on the news and like what you read in media. Like, it's not like that. But where I go. This year I went to a Walmart in the cities. And like, when you go to Black Friday for Walmart, if you've never been to it, it's like, you know, like the normal aisles, the really big ones that everybody walks in on a regular day. They stuff all the Black Friday stuff in the middle. So you're only going in one direction, really. And you're all going around the items. And you get stuck, right? People who choose to get a cart, they get stuck. They can't easily maneuver around people because people stop and they look at things. They're trying to grab things, etc. Well, I was waiting for because the line had stopped. And this lady from behind me, she starts pushing into me with her cart. So you know what I did? I whipped around and I yelled at her. I yelled at her because I'm like, what is so important that you're trying to cause me bodily harm that you need to get here at Walmart? Is it the $5 Barbie dolls you're going for? You know what? You know what she did? She pretended I didn't say anything to her. Literally, I'm in front of her cart yelling at her. Other people are witnessing me yelling at her. My boyfriend is like, do you want to get on the news tonight, Tassie? I'm like, no. My boyfriend, he's a huge supporter of whatever I do, including if it means, you know, yelling at somebody. He doesn't even know what's going on. He'll just yell right with me. Yeah, she completely pretended that I wasn't even talking to her. I wasn't even yelling at her. She literally, like, pretended the lens is me. She was like, while I'm yelling. I'm just like, Jesus Christ, lady. That is the only time ever in all of my years of Black Friday shopping that anybody has ever, like, tried to harm me. So what I did, because she was ignoring me, I took her cart and I whipped it out of the way. And then she just pretended to look at me like I was accosting her. Like, I'm like, lady, you're trying to hurt me with your cart. Like, the line, we're all stuck here. It's not me who's holding everybody else up. But when I whipped the cart out of the way, She just like stared at me. And I'm just like, if you're gonna do something, at least acknowledge it when somebody goes after you for behaving like you're crazy. Apologize. Acknowledge you were in the wrong. You got hyped up and went crazy. But yes, I got everything I wanted. I got all of my dolls. Other than that, it was very mellow for Black Friday. Like, who starts ramming their cart into the back of somebody? That is ridiculous. My boyfriend was awesome, though. I do not want to be a YouTuber who ends up being on the news for doing something crazy. You guys will see me on the news and you'll be like, oh my god, that's a girl I follow on YouTube. I'm known to be confrontational. Then other things I can't stand are like people who drive. And when they're driving, when people are driving, they act like nobody can see them. Like, they act like they can act any way they want because nobody will recognize them, nobody will see them. Like, they'll drive absolutely insane. And then when they're in the wrong, they act like they didn't do anything. But it's funny because, you know, like when you are out and you're not in a vehicle, they would never act the way they did if they weren't in their vehicle. It's like the weirdest thing. Now, I don't tailgate people. I think that's just absolutely ridiculous. But I don't tailgate people or anything like that. But you bet I will go at it with you. Especially if you're doing something completely ridiculous, you bet I will go at you. Okay, I had 12 and I ate 8 of them. I'm getting for full. I'm a little crazy, you guys. But it's like when you know you're not in the wrong, of course I'm gonna go crazy. Right, you guys. I'm done eating. These egg rolls were not good. The only saving grace was my pepper. If I didn't have this, I would not be able to eat these. And I kind of don't feel good now. Alright, you guys. I'm full. Thanks for watching. When I get all my Black Friday stuff, I will do a haul on everything I got.